Hi, beautiful. If you're still watching these videos, I just want to say that I am super proud of you. And this is the moment of truth, right? You've been watching, you've been reading, you've been replying to my messages, I've been replying back. We have created a relationship, we're connecting on social media, and now it's time for you to take action, right? Because if we don't take action, then knowledge is not really power. We hear that all the time, knowledge is power. But I beg to differ. Action is power, because we can have all the knowledge in the world, but if we don't do anything with it, then what's the point of having it, right? So today's strategy is the most powerful, important one, and the one that will get to you, to your goal the fastest, but also is the most challenging for most of us, right? Because a lot of us struggle with our emotional health, our way of thinking, and our mindset. And today we're talking about mindset. So the quicker, faster, and more successful way for you to get rid of the diet mentality and to be honest, to do anything that you want in your life, whatever it is that you want, improve your personal health, improve your relationships, improve your parenting, improve your work ethic, improve anything at all in life. It all has to do, in my opinion, with mindset. Life is just perception. Whether you decide you perceive things in your life as a good thing or as a bad thing, that will make a huge, ginormous, gigantic difference in the way that you live your life, the way that you see death or a disability or a divorce or a separation. The way that you perceive those and how you use those assignments for yourself are going to dictate how your life is going to be. It doesn't change with this specific topic, with getting rid of the diet mentality. If you believe that this is something that you can do because you deserve that freedom and that peace and that confidence and that energy and that love, then this is something you will do. If you think this is too hard, then it will be too hard. If you think you can't do it, then you won't be able to do it. It's all about your perception and all about that mindset. And the fastest way to kind of like retrain our brain into a different kind of mindset, it has to do with our self-talk, what we tell ourselves. Excuse me. It also has to do with the people that we're around and the people that we allow to speak into our lives. A lot of people may speak to you or talk to you, and you may see a lot of things on social media or movies or magazines, but you are in control of what you actually let in, right? Who is really, or what, or from where are really speaking to you, and what things are you really taking to heart, and what things you're just bouncing back and you're like, thanks, but no thanks, because I know better. So that's very important for you to create those boundaries, right? So the people that you listen to, the books that you're reading, the podcasts that you're listening to, all of those things, you can fill up your world with positive things. There's so many podcasts that talk about positive body images and self-love and boundaries and all of the good stuff that we've been learning for the past few weeks here. Same with books, same with social media, and people. Just surround yourself with all different free resources out there that will support you in your journey, not the opposite. Create those healthy boundaries with those people and those circumstances outside of you that do not support your goals for your life. Another way, it's by saying positive affirmations, and some people are like, I don't do that, it doesn't work. Well, let me tell you something, that I was one of those people. That's stupid, I'm not going to do it, I feel silly, but they do work. It's not like magic. It's not like you're going to do it one day and feel normal about it. No. When you start, you're going to feel weird. They're not going to feel natural. You're going to be like, I don't even believe these things. And that is fine, because you've been believing so many lies for so long. That has become your reality. But the truth is that it's not. You think it is your reality, but it's not your truth. So it's time to find your truth. It's time to dig deep and find that true happiness, that true freedom, confidence, true love that you are. And we're going to start by some affirmations. I'm going to read out loud some of the affirmations that I have created for myself, and you can write them down. You should have them on your PDF that you downloaded. You can create your own, and if you have your own, share it with me. Reply to this email and let me know which are the things that you're telling yourself. Because this is the thing, you're like, oh, that's stupid, it doesn't work. Although you're quick to say, I'm dumb or stupid or I'm fat or I'm ugly or my butt's flat or my nose is too round or too pointy or my crooked tooth is so ugly or whatever it is. You're quick to say those things, right? So why not say positive things and start retraining and reprogramming your brain? So here we go. And you have them in your PDF, but I'm going to say them because saying them out loud is just powerful. And I want you to say them out loud too. Number one, there are many ways of eating right. My body has as much wisdom as a book or any authority. Healthy does look different on everyone. I know that we say that and we hear that, but it's true. Healthy does look different on everybody. Diets are only useful as reference. They're great reference, but we don't have to live by those rules, right? My way of eating changes when I change. This comes with the mindset. When you change your insight and your mindset and your perception, your way of eating will change too. It's like a byproduct. Cravings and behaviors are not my problem. They've only been my solution until today, no more. I nourish my body, my mind, and my soul. And one thing that I do every day is to give thanks and say a special prayer. Whether that's God or the universe, I say, thank you, universe, for helping me stay consistent in this journey. And I want you to say your own prayer or use my prayer as well. These are the things that I do every day to stay consistent with this journey. Just because I've gone through this process and I've practiced it for over a year, it doesn't mean that I don't do it anymore, because this is what happens. Once you get to that point and you're like, I did it, you cannot sit back and get too comfy, because if you get too comfy, human nature, what's going to happen is you're going to gravitate to the old behaviors and gravitate to the old feelings and gravitate to the old thoughts. And you're going to become that person again. It's just like an alcoholic cannot be around alcohol, or a sex addict, or whatever addiction you may have or had, or you can use as an example and as a reference. If you're addicted to something, you cannot be around that, because you will gravitate to that. You need to keep putting your blinders on and practicing and walking the walk and talking the talk each and every day. And it sounds like a lot of work, but it will become second nature. I know for myself, I went through something really, really hard with my family after the hurricane that hit Puerto Rico. And I was feeling very down on myself. And I went 2 weeks that I stopped. I stopped moving my body in ways that are, make sense to me, like doing yoga or walking or doing some dances that I like. I stopped meditating, I stopped writing, journaling. I like to write. I stopped reading. I stopped doing all the things that I know that got me to where I'm at today. And what do you think had happened? I started feeling anxious, depressed. I started judging myself, judging other people, feeling super down on myself. And then I was like, what is happening? And then I'm like, I know what happened. Human nature. I gravitated back to my old self because I was not on top of my game. In my game, now it's second nature. So it won't feel like second nature. It's going to feel very unnatural, but it will become second nature. If you can just trust me on that one, it will become second nature. It will become natural. It won't feel like a process. It will just be. You guys, it's been my pleasure to speak into your lives for these past 3 to 4 weeks. I'm honored to be here. I'm here for you. Reply to this message and let me know how much has this helped you, or how little has this helped you. How can I help you? How do you feel? Where are you in your journey right now? We're in this together, and the best is yet to come. And I really do believe that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love always, me.